Hello and welcome back to chapter 2, Children at Work. So here is the passage given and I'm going to explain you this passage now. So here we go. Before that, let me tell you something here. You can see, as you can see, some of the words are marked. All these marked words are subject. Now, what is subject? Mentioned in the previous video. Still, let me repeat it for you. Subject is doer of an action, or you can, in other words, you can call it the worker. So here, between the subject and the verb, there is worker to work relation. That is worker and work relation. In other words, you can say it is doer of the action and action. Verb is action and the subject is doer of the action. So this is subject. Now let me explain you this passage. So here we go. Near him, a group of people sat on their luggage looking at a TV hanging from the roof. Okay, so in the previous video you learned that he got off the train and he was still not out of that situation of the train. So feet felt wobbly and then he found a place to sit on as there was the bench at the platform. So he sat there, settled there, put down the bundle, and then the situation after that is explained here. Near him sat a group of men, and since they didn't find a place to sit on, so they sat on their bags or their luggage, looking at a TV, and they were looking at the TV. Some program was coming on the TV, and they were enjoying the entertainment that the TV was providing. And this TV hung from the roof, as you often find at the platform. The noise was terrible. And there was terrible noise because lots of people, a big crowd was there, and then there was noise from the trains honking, and then porters shouting, people gossiping. So a lot of noise. It created a lot of noise. Besides this, announcements there, and the TV program, so sound from TV was there. So a lot of noise. It created a lot of noise. In fact, it was terrible for him. Well, he put his head down on his knees, feeling miserable and exhausted. And then Velu put down his head on his knees because he was tired, he was exhausted, and he felt miserable, he felt bad. He was all alone there. So as he was tired, walking all day, and then traveling in train, so he was terribly tired, terribly exhausted, and that's why he tried to relax. He had run away from his village 2 days ago, and talking about him, how he came there all alone, so he escaped from his house. He ran away from his house 2 days back. For the last 2 days he was out of his house, and he left his village 2 days back, and for 2 days he had eaten nothing but some peanuts and a piece of jaggery, and for these 2 days he had no rice and no chapatis, only peanuts and jaggery. Peanuts, I hope you understand peanuts. That you often take, and also jaggery, some mass that is formed from the sugarcane. Yes, so jaggery that tastes sweet, a yellowish mass. So jaggery. So he took only jaggery and peanuts. So he lived on jaggery and peanuts for 2 days and nothing else, no rice, no chapati. So in his bundle, he carried a shirt, a towel, and a comb. And there was a bundle with him, and in this bundle, there was a shirt, a towel, and a comb. Only three items were there. He had walked for most of the first day to Kannur and then got on the train to Chennai. So the first day after leaving house, for the first day he kept on walking, and he walked all the way to Kannur to reach Kannur. From his village to Kannur, he traveled all the way on foot, on his foot. So that too was tiring for him, and then got on the train to Chennai, and then and there at Kannur he got this train because there was no station nearby, so he had to travel all the way to Kannur from his village, and that too on his feet. Velu had no money for a ticket. But luckily, the ticket collector didn't come to the unreserved compartment. Okay, so now he got onto the train, but he had no money for the ticket. He didn't buy a ticket. Without ticket, he got onto the train and he climbed onto the, he boarded the unreserved compartment, which is not reserved, where berths are not reserved. Luckily for him, that day the ticket collector didn't come to that compartment, unreserved compartment, didn't visit the unreserved compartment, and so he was lucky. He had tried to sleep on the floor near the door, and as it was a long journey, so he tried to sleep during night. He tried to sleep on the floor near the train door. He tried to sleep there, congested place. Still, he tried to sleep there. He tried to relax there and sleep on the floor. But a group of men next to him had played cards and shouted all night. But he could not sleep because the people sitting next to him played a game of card, and they kept on shouting, talking loudly for the entire night, and so he could not relax, he could not sleep. So this is the explanation. Thank you.